you're watching Jana FX, and in this video I will show you results of this trading week. Following the previous video where it's ended up a little bit too long, where I was telling you about the technical analysis, right, of the main pairs and gold, Bitcoin, oil. So you can watch that video if you're interested. And in this video, let's see, I was sending some screenshots with my ideas, actually with my actual trades I was placing during this week, and some trades were in the recovery, and my main concentration on gold. Once again, guys, I want to warn you that when I'm sending my screenshots, I'm trading gold on a quite big account, and so the lot size starting is not 0.2, but if you are trading wherever accounts, even if you're trading big one, I would still suggest to use the smallest lot. Lot is not 0.02, okay? Because yes, the system I'm using right now with recovery, where the lot size increases every time, trying to cover the losses and make profits, okay? And of course, also I am trading through the news events, which is quite risky. But also could be rewarding at the same time. But it's very risky. That's what I'm saying, guys. Just think what you're doing, what account size you have, and I'm just sharing with you my ideas, okay? And you need to take all the decisions. It's up to you. So if you're not sure, please don't follow, because I'm always trying to be as honest as possible, guys, no matter what. I don't want you to lose anything. But as you can see, this week we had profitable trades, we had losses which were covered, of course. So because at this moment the system is trying to not to have floatings, right? So of course it does have from times while it's recovering, but the result should be closing it all with the profit at the end in a short time, okay? So this is not long-term trading. So okay, guys, so that's the main account I was showing you. So I just want to show you straight to, we don't need the whole history. I'm just trying to show you the custom. So we need last week, okay? So which was this week, obviously last week, and well, last week started this week already. So yeah, so we need from 9th till whatever today. So that's going to be last week. So this thing says this week. So you see, guys, that's the trades, and here's my result. Okay, so that's with the quite a big lot size, starting at 0.02, but with the recoveries, my biggest lot size this week was 2.70, and you can see, guys, mostly it's gold. I was also sending some screenshots for the cross pairs, which I'm saying pretty much. I even had some dollar Canadian trade, and but most of the trades, as you can see, well, I have pound dollar also trading, but most of the cross pairs we have pound and euro because they move quite well, and I'm using the smaller lot sizes on those ones. So guys, you see, the point is because I'm using mostly gold, that's why the lot size is quite big, not 0.2. But if you're trading a lot of pairs at the same time, that's why I'm saying please not 0.2, not 0.02, the smallest one. Why not 0.02? Because it's splitting the lot if you're using the EA, and that's why we're starting 0.02, because 0.01 ain't going to split the lot. And when you do have a lot of pairs, that 0.02 turns total in quite reasonable. So you have 10 pairs, you already have a 0.2 combined, right? As a combined, one lot size is turning is quite big. That's why, and plus I'm trading with gold 0.2, so it's combined is a 0.4. It's quite a big lot size already. So that's why I'm saying, guys, use the smallest one. So that's why I didn't have the rest of the trades at the end of the week. We had like really good ones. Possible entry points with the cross pairs, but because you see the gold was floating with the lot size was a bit growing, I didn't want the other pairs, if they would have been in bad trades, to have also growing the lot size. So not bad result for me. I was quite good with it. and I'm going to show you now, guys, the screenshots I'm sending into the Telegram channel. Once again, Jana FX, link you can find in the description of this video if you can't find it. By the sound is JANNAFX, okay? Official is me. I don't know if there are any other ones, but officially that's mine. The link is definitely official if you go down in the description. So guys, I'm showing you this. I send it at the end of the week. They're just examples where it would have been my orders if I wouldn't be sitting and waiting for the gold to close, right? Because I was waiting for it to finish. But this is where would be the trades. Like I'm saying, maybe this week I will be just sending to you anyway, wherever you decide to take them or not, wherever I decide to take them or not. But what I'm trying to show you is where you, the buy stop and sell stop. And here I pointed out, guys, it's 200 points from the level. So it's not buy and sell at the same time. It's the distances. And here is showing to you enter 200 points from the one level or another level. So that's what I'm trying to explain to you in these screenshots. But the usual screenshots, you see, guys, I was sending you the also results. They look like this. So green level again is a buy stop, and the red level is a sell stop. Okay, all the other levels, guys, ignore them. They are my trend levels where I'm looking where the pair could go. Okay, because sometimes I'm saying you can get into the trade, and if you see it's going like really nicely to one another direction, then you can just cancel the stop loss. You can move it off, obviously, in a safe position, and then cancel take profit. Okay, so because EA will get the take profit, but you can either move it to lower or higher, because if it goes your direction, you're already in a good profit, then you don't need to close it. Okay, you can just move your take profit, and then or manually see where it goes and then close it wherever it moves. That's what I did with the gold when I was recovering. The top take profit would have bring me a little bit smaller profit when I had, but because it was news event and the market was dramatically like dropping, I got it right into the trend level, which you see here, where I was expecting to go either way, one or another. Well, consider dollar is getting strong, of course I was more towards downtrend, and it's exactly what happened. Is I could cancel take profit and then just close it manually when it's reached the level. So, but anyways, that's the screenshots I was sending to you right before this was the results. And then this is a cross pairs. Also you see the levels, my entry points. I was sending it all for the week, and that's what they look like, guys. Again, like, don't get too confused with the other levels. Again, you look for the green and red, that's it. Green and red levels, that's where my entry points. Okay, with the distances, you see here it doesn't show you anything here, just to keep the picture clear. Okay, but so that's how they look like. Okay, so that's all the levels. So that's the screenshots with some results at the end. And once again, showing you the screenshot with here. This is where you have a screenshot, right, where the levels are, and then you have explanation of what are the trades: initial lot size, take profit, stop loss. Like I'm saying, with the lot size, you decide for yourself, guys. This is the take profit, stop loss. Also, how I decide to do it. You can do yourself. You can do different. You can change it. You can change it all wherever you want. And you see, if I have recovery, it shows also here what the recovery settings I'm placing. Okay, so like I'm saying, some of the setups are quite well. You can go for higher take profits. You can go for wherever stop losses. Just the way I'm doing it. To be honest, guys, I have been using the smaller ones, but really when you are when I'm giving you something like that, if you are in a trade one another, the stop loss really has to be outside of the levels. Okay, so sometimes my stop loss is a little bit tinier, they're inside, but like I'm saying, I can go for, because a big account, smaller lot sizes, I can go for more recoveries. But usually what happens, it goes out, then goes back in, right, and then can continue the way up again, or maybe it can go back in, break, and come back again. So that's why you need to have distances. It would be safer. That's why usually I had a smaller areas, then you will have smaller stop losses, because the wider the area, the bigger the stop loss will be. So like my stop loss would be at least the level and another 20 plus spread pips. right, to avoid those fakey breaks out, okay? Or if it's broke and took us into the trade, we don't want to have too many losses to recover afterwards, because usually it might just sit inside and then afterwards decided to go one or another direction, okay? So that's the better one. And like I'm saying, guys, but then you can go, if you can see my levels, so those kind of expectations where I'm trying to, because I don't have much, and because sometimes they it's so fast or it's too late, I can't really explain to you and write exactly like with these levels you go, for example, those ones kind of bit of indications where the market can go. So for example, if it will break out from this area, right, then quite possibly it can go all the way and touch this level, okay? So that could be a possible take profit. Or if it will go down, that level could be a stop, that could be another take profit, right? So for example, I go for the smaller ones and then it trails if I do it with the EA, but like I'm saying again, if it goes right quite nicely, then maybe I can cancel take profit or move it to that, like wherever that area, or just cancel it, right, and trail it, or just watch it and see if it goes there. Maybe it will try to even break, even go high, because you can see, guys, that's the next level, okay, where I'm expecting the market can go. So all those levels, guys, for me and obviously for you, to indicate where the market can go. It can go and reach that level, so this is where we will be either closing it or waiting for it to slow down, move maybe stop loss, in continue trading with the good profitable stop loss, right? So those ones are indication. But like I'm saying, because sometimes I'm just too tired, it's too fast, I cannot explain and write to you all the time why what those levels are meaning. I'm explaining to you in the videos, okay? I have been explaining it before. If you've been following me for years, guys, you would know exactly what those levels means. If you're new, that's what they mean, okay? So that's what they mean, that the next tops and next bottoms, where we're expecting possible stopping where the market can move, slowing down, started to consolidate, will try to break out and come back and reverse, okay? So those areas are possible stopping and reversing, or slowing down and then continuing trying to break those bottoms or tops. That's it. It's pretty easy to understand, and that's how you can use those, guys, areas when I'm drawing them, so you know where roughly I am, what I'm waiting for, where it can move. So that's how I work with these, guys. So that's it for now. Hopefully this was also helpful for you guys to understand a little bit more of what I'm doing, where the market goes. As you can see, quite through the history, I had quite good predictions. I would say probably about 99% of predictions, and I'm really glad that for many of you they're really helpful, because I get quite a lot of you asking me to come back and do more videos, and I'm trying to do my best, guys, to do videos, but with different circumstances, health issues, family issues, the world problems. Sometimes it's not easy, but I hope to continue doing it. So that's it for now, guys. Happy trading next week, and of course don't forget to subscribe, like, and press the bell if you don't want to miss any videos, and I see you in my next video. Bye everyone.